The beautiful city that no one cares about, Tauragė. I started a trip from Šaliai bus terminal. There is a direct bus from Šaliai to Tauragė. The trip took me about 2 hours and I arrived in Tauragė. Tauragė is a city located in the western part of Lithuania and not far from the border with Russia. And this is how it looks like around the bus terminal. There are just apartments and houses. When I arrived in Tauragė, it was snowing and it was very cold outside, but I had time until the check-in time at a hotel, so I decided to walk around the city. After walking for about 10 minutes, I came to a square. This square is called Atgimimo Square, and it seems like the center of the city, maybe. Here there are more people and cars. It's not that busy, but still more lively. I still had time until the check-in time, so I went to a canteen, Viva VIP. And this is how it looks like inside. It looks like a kind of Soviet style, kind of old canteen. And this is a soup. I don't remember what kind of soup it was, but it was good, tasty. And it's a very simple meal with potatoes, cutlet and vegetables. Well, but it's okay if I could fill my stomach. The meal was good and I was happy enough then. After the lunch I went to check in at a hotel. The hotel is not far from the center. Actually, it's very close. And that is a hotel, Tauragės B&B. Very old Soviet-style hotel. And this is a room. It's a big room. But everything looks old, but it's not too bad. Actually, it was cleaner than I expected, and this is a private bathroom. Well, it's also clean, rather clean. And there are even microwave and kettle, so I was quite satisfied. But its hotel receptionist was very blunt and seemed kinda rude, but maybe he's such a person. Well, he was like a kind of person from the Soviet Union, Soviet time. And I was by the Ura River that flows in the city. Ura means the sea in Lithuanian, so it sounds like the sea river. Well, kinda strange. And this is a view around the river. Well, as the area is covered with snow, I don't know what's here, but it seems there's a swamp, maybe, and there's a church. Well, that's a beautiful landscape, innit? And here is a beautiful modern school building. I came to a residential area in Tauragė. It's very peaceful. And there is a big space in front of the residential area. I don't know what's here, but in a distance there is the Tauragė railway station. Well, this area looks like an industrial area. And this is a road to the station. Well, as you can see, the road condition is awful. It's very bad. Maybe this is because snow just has melted, but, well, I wonder if the road is paved. It's very dirty. It's better not come here on foot, definitely. Especially during the winter. And this is the Tauragė railway station. According to the Wikipedia, it was opened in 1916. So the history is long, and it's a very old building. And as you can see, no one's around, so I wondered if the station was open, so I went to check if the door is open. And it was closed. And on Wikipedia it was written that from 2001 it's used only for freight trains, so there aren't any passenger trains for about 23 years. Only freight trains. And there's the Kaliningrad Oblast in Russia, which is about 30 kilometers from Tauragė. And not far from the station there is a cemetery. And there's the Orthodox Church of Martyrs of Vilnius. It was built in 1933. And the next day I went to Panemunė, which is the smallest town in Lithuania from the nearest city called Tauragė. And I went there on foot, and the road to Panemunė was awful. As you can see, it was totally frozen. And Panemunė is a town bordering with Russia, so you can see a Russian city called Sovietsk across the river. And on the border there is a bridge which was built when Sovietsk was still a part of Germany about 100 years ago. So if you haven't watched the video from Panemunė, there is a link in the description.
Well, I came back to Tauragė, but this time I came back by taxi because I was so tired. Well, I came back to my hotel in Tauragė, and return trip was by taxi. I came back by taxi because I was so tired, and it turned out that there wasn't buses anymore in Panemunė, so yeah, I had to take a taxi. And it cost about 30 euros. Well, from Panemunė to Tauragė it's about 30 kilometers, so yeah, 30 euros is kinda, I don't know, reasonable, maybe, not too bad. Now I'm gonna show you around what Tauragė is like, and this is my hotel Tauragė, which looks like a building from the USSR. And this is the Tauragė Castle, which was built in 1847 or something. Yeah, so it's not that old. And this castle is actually the symbol of Tauragė city. And the name of Tauragė comes from this castle. In Lithuanian it's called Tauras. And this castle used to be the customs, a prison, and even a mental hospital. Currently there are the museum, an art school, a public library, and a tourist information center. And this is the oldest church in Tauragė. This church is named the Holy Trinity Church of Tauragė, and it was built in 1507. Well, Tauragė city is located about 30 kilometers from the Russian border, and it has a population of about 20,000 people as far as I remember, so it's not that a big city. And this church is named the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Martynas Mažvydas, and it was built in 1843, so it's not that old, but I think it's more beautiful than the previous one, but it is my opinion. And here the lighting festival is going on, but no one watches this festival. But I think it's beautiful. It's rather beautiful. Well, that's all from Tauragė, and now I'm going back to my hotel, Tauragė.
Sveiki visiems! Neseniai pradėjau YouTube kanalo narystę ir įkėlusiu labai daug video iš Japonijos, ir tada galite sužinoti ir išmokti daugiau apie Japoniją. Na, todėl prisijunkite prie mano YouTube kanalo narystės. Ačiū!